What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday, which means that it's a little bit more laid back than our normal weekday. I've just been chilling here watching some YouTube videos, but I got something to install on the LS400 today, which I'm really pumped about. And it's funny that I got it for the LS400 before I got it for the Soarer, but at the end of the day, it's something that I've wanted to do to my cars for a long time, and I ended up just pulling the trigger on it. When I was flying back home for Thanksgiving, I was actually on the plane and I saw these for sale and I just couldn't say no. Usually listings for this stuff only last maybe 30 minutes until someone buys them, and as soon as I saw it, I just hopped right on it and ended up buying it. You guys know from the title of this video what it is. It's Chasing LED Taillights for the LS400. It's probably one of the coolest things that I could do to the LS400 in terms of the whole VIP style for that car. Now, I'm not gonna say they were cheap. They were definitely not cheap whatsoever, but it was just one of those things where you gotta pay to play, and I saw them and I just hopped right on it. So before we do that real quick, I did want to mention that I have these shirts, tank tops, and hoodies still for sale. Absolutely love the new Never Home design. This one was the third version of the design, and I think that it came out really cool. We got Never Home on the back, and then Divine Media in the front. So if you guys want to pick up one of these, I have the link in the top of the description. As always, you can get them in hoodies, t-shirts, or tank tops up to 3XL, I believe. 3 or 5XL, I can't remember. But yeah, check it out. Now let's take the car and get these taillights going. No matter how many times I wash this car, it always gets super dusty and dirty on the back because the car's so low, and it's just, do not do that. It just kicks so much dirt up and into the whole back of the car. But anyways, yeah, so these are the factory taillights, 98 to 2000. The LED taillights look pretty much the same. The only difference is that the inner housings are kind of blacked out, and you'll kind of see why. But they're in this box right here, and I'm ready to see them. So, ready? Ooh, you can kind of see it already. All right. Oh man, that is spicy. So, it's got modules hanging out of the back of it and everything. I have no idea how to do any of this, but you can kind of get an idea of the before and after. Oh, that's gonna look so good. And the whole reason why these look darker is because they actually have, I don't know if you can see it on camera, kind of hard to tell. They have carbon. The entire, oh there you go. The entire inside is remade with a carbon housing. So super cool. These were not cheap at all, but they're gonna be so worth it when they are on this car. Man, the sun really brings out how scratched up this thing is. It needs a buff real bad, but this is going to be one of the favorite things I do to this car for sure. So I'm gonna get everything taken out of this box, get it all laid out, see what we're working with, and go from there. Absolutely insane in person, and I know they're gonna spice this car up quite a bit. So I got this kind of half taken apart right now. I got the back trim piece off, popped a bunch of little clips, and got access to these. Do the same thing to this side, got access to that, and then I gotta pop the liner up here off, and then I can get access in there to that stuff. So doesn't seem too bad to uninstall these. I had to help Pierce with his a couple months ago, but we shall see how this all goes, and hopefully nothing's too rusty. I forgot to like actually film instead of time lapse because I was making dumb little TikToks. If you guys want to follow me on TikTok, I haven't actually promoted it at all, but I post a lot of dumb car stuff on there, and it's really fun. But anyways, I got one taillight about to go in, and I think that it's I hope that it's going to be self-explanatory, but pretty much just put this in and plug in the like original harness into the original like factory harness in the car for the taillights, and then it has existing like other wires that will go to those black modules that are on the ground right there. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm gonna continue pressing on and get this installed, and then we can kind of see what the taillights will look like when they're on the car. All right, so I got both sides halfway done. Both are all in, plugged in, except for the actual like modules and stuff. The factory plugs are plugged in. But now I'm tackling the trunk. I already kind of started taking the trunk liner off. All that is just pop clips. And now I got access to all the wiring and bolts and all this stuff. So I'm gonna do that. So we got all the old taillights off, all the LED ones are fully installed. The wiring is all tucked away except for the boxes just sticking out right here. I'm in the process of just kind of tidying up these wires. We're gonna run switch power for the blinkers. So there's one box that controls everything, and then this box controls my blinkers. So this has power that we have to extend to a fuse. So Freddie's girlfriend Daphne is going out and getting us a, what is it, fuse block? Fuse tap. So she's going to get that, and Freddie and I are going to run a wire from in here, tuck it up through to under the dash. There's a fuse panel in there, and we can tap into that. So I'm taking the back seat out, not fully, just enough so that I can get to the panel so I can pull the wire through. And I'm gonna tuck it all the way to the front, and we should be good there. So I'm gonna check back in with you guys when all that is good. Taillight install is finished. Wiring is finished. Thanks to Freddie for all of the help. Got the thing plugged in because we kind of left the thing on for too long, so now it's kind of dead. But you guys ready to see this? This is probably one of my favorite things I've done. God damn. This is so sick. I absolutely love this. This is worth every penny. So turn signals work, hazards work. This turn signal's on right now. Man, I'm so pumped. So if I go like this and hit the hazard. So now both of them should be on. Yep. Damn, that is so sick. There's also like 20 other modes that I could go through, but this one is like one of my top favorites. I'll try and cycle through some of them. There's this one. I switch modes by hitting that. So this one's like a quick flashing one. So like this mode, only this section of the corner markers are actually blinking. So I probably can't use this one on the street, but that's okay. So there's so many modes. I'm not gonna go through all of them right now. I'm just gonna pick my favorite mode, and then we're gonna hit the road. You can see this thing outside at night. But I'm super pumped. god. This is absolutely absurd. I love this so much. Totally worth the money. This is wild. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end the video here. It was a short and sweet one, but these are absolutely fire, and I could not be more stoked with how they look on this car. Big shout out to my friend Peter for supplying these headlights to me, for supplying these taillights to me. These are absolutely crazy. I'll leave his Instagram right here if you want to check him out. He sells a lot of cool Japanese stuff for a huge variety of cars, but mainly LS400s. So me and these taillights, we'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it has something to do with the solar, because I think it's time we do some stuff with that. Anyways, I hope you guys have an awesome night, and I'll see you in the next one.